Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Monday, the 8th of August 2022. It is at the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. So I will be doing a separate reading today about what we need to know about the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. So welcome to a new week. As we gallop through August, I can't believe how quickly things are going. Lots of astrology going on, lots of energetic things going on, especially with the 8-8 portal. And then as we come out of the 8-8 Lionsgate portal, then we start getting into the energy of the full moon in Aquarius, which is taking place later this week, either evening time on the 11th or into the 12th, depending where you are in the world and your time zone. In the UK, it's between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning on the 12th. So gauge where you are from there if you need to. We have some astrology. So we have the moon starting off the day from the UK in Sagittarius. It's going to form a trine with Saturn and a square with Neptune before entering Capricorn. So the energy is more conducive about sort of being in the 3D than being in the 5D. So staying grounded and stabilised, looking at responsibilities, traditional ways of doing things, and sort of all those Saturnian energies. We also have the Sun trining Chiron. So this is really supportive energy for healing, great on the 8-8 Lionsgate portal day. Maybe combining those energies together to help find solutions for old wounds and things like that. Call on the Sirius star seeds and star beings for help and advice, and for messages about sort of what you need to do. So anyway, let's do some cards. So it's Monday, so we have the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, and we've got the Wisdom of the Oracle. So let's just see, sort my cards out. Let me put that up there, that there, that and that there. That feels better. So what do we need to know for Monday, the 8th of August 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so where we find ourselves, we have chaos and conflict. Okay, so here we've got a zebra with giraffe patterning on it. Okay, we've got exchanging gifts. And we've got observer. Okay, I'm just going to put my glasses on a moment just to have a look at something close up I've not noticed before. That is just that. Okay. Okay, so the 8-8 Lionsgate is like sort of the midpoint in a much longer transition of energies that we're going through. It's not that midpoint, but it's a bit of a culmination. If anybody's like me, they may have been feeling it since the last full moon, which was on the 13th of July in Capricorn. There seemed to, in the couple of days running up to that, there seemed to be a real surge of emotional energy. For me, I didn't know what to do with myself. I remember at the time saying to my boyfriend, I feel like I'm having postmenopausal phantom PMT. That's how I felt. It just this energy that I didn't know what to do with. And from talking to friends and things like that, lots of other people that I know have were experiencing similar things. And from there, we've just seemed to have been on a bit of a roller coaster ride. From there, we had the new moon in Leo, closely followed by the triple conjunction of Mars, Uranus and the North Node at Lammas, the 1st to the 3rd of August. But that triple conjunction was just a few days in a much bigger conjunction between the North Node and Uranus, which started about the 20th of July and will carry on until October. So we've got a way to go yet. So we had those energies, and then sort of also sort of the 8-8 Lionsgate portal opening or starting to open from about the 26th of July through the peak today, and then easing off. And as it sort of starts easing away, we go into the full moon in Aquarius energies. So it just feels like this continuing sort of chaos and upheaval and shedding of old skin and being challenged and feeling vulnerable in those challenges and all sorts going on. So yeah, chaos and conflict, exchanging gifts. Today I'm seeing that being about sort of working with spirit, working with the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and asking for support and help through these challenging times. Also connect with your guides and your spiritual support team. If there's particular gods or goddesses that you work with, you can ask them for support. Our angels, archangels, ascended masters, do you know, the whole caboodle. Ask whoever you work with, ask for support and guidance through these challenging times, and then be open to receive, and then also give them permission to act on your behalf as well. And then, as much as you can, just sit back and try and observe what's going on without getting attached or caught up in the energies. If we can detach and become the witness and the observer, and just watching all these currents and all these things play out, we're in a much better position. So that's what the cards are suggesting for today. Let's do some tarot and see what the tarot has to add in. So let's have a look. So what do we need to know for today? Monday the 8th of August 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Monday the 8th of August 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Let's see. Okay, where we find ourselves, the Queen of Cups. Oops. Then we've got the Six of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Cups, that's nice. The King and the Queen. We have the Hanged Woman. We have the Hermit. The Ace of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Devil, we have the Emperor, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, we have Temperance. Okay, so quite a lot going on there. Spiritual big jobs, in the words of Gemstone Tarot. Always when we're going through these these periods of sort of big spiritual growth and spiritual development, pushing us out of our comfort zones into vulnerability, and seeing how we deal with it. Okay, so where we find ourselves. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the Queen of hidden knowledge, hidden messages. She scries, she reads the oracle, she reads the sign. I see her closely related to the High Priestess, and maybe the Queen of Cups is one of the priestesses of the High Priestess. But yeah, she digs deep into the hidden knowledge to gain wisdom and connect to her spiritual self. I see her as the, when she's upright, the higher vibrations of Scorpio. If she's in reverse at all, pops out in reverse, then sort of, yeah, a bit more of the emotional quagmire side of Scorpio. Okay, so the Cups were scrying into the water. Could also looking into your heart. So Cups is about emotions, and the heart and love is at the centre of the emotions. The highest personification of the emotions is the love vibration. So as we're scrying into the water in the cup, or we're using oracles or whatever, what they are really is a mirror that we're holding up to see sort of what is within. So yes, connecting to the heart vibration, connecting to the love vibration, seeing what's opening the heart, to see what's in the heart. Especially with times of chaos and conflict, retreat into the heart, or retreat, connecting with the heart, and come from a place of love to ease your transition through. We have the Six of Cups. Just leave. So the Six of Cups is about reminiscing to the past. You may be reflecting on sort of the person you used to be, or what you used to do, or how you used to do things. And getting the word reconciliation. You may be reconciling with the past, bringing it to completion, and tying it up in a nice bow as before you walk through the 8/8 Lionsgate portal and into the new. You could be thinking about people from the past. People from the past could be coming back into your life, remembering the good times. Okay, so it could be what you're scrying in the the water in the chalice or the cup. Okay, and then the foundation. We've got the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Swords is about coming to peace, calling a truce on things, coming to a point of peace. There's something that we need before we can move forward. So the two swords are often crossed like this, and it's stopping forward movement until we clarify what it is we need to know to go forward. So this could be why the Queen of Cups is scrying and looking for the hidden signs about what it is that we need to take forward. Above we have the King of Cups here. So the King of Cups is sort of actively being balanced in your emotions and things, coming from a place of love and peace. Although it's a king, I don't really see the court cards as external people. For me it's more about the energy, but it often personified in a person. So the King of Cups for me is that sort of passionate emotions as well, because it's the fire of the cups. So the King's is the fire energy, passionate and fired up and everything. So, you know, you maybe feel drawn to write songs or poems or things like that, or publicly declare love and emotions, being sort of very active and inspired, being inspired by love even. Okay, so what we see within then sort of inspires us to connect to higher self, connect to spirit, and we're inspired publicly. Then we have the hanged woman, hanged person, hanged human, hanged man. This is about seeing things from a different perspective. So yeah, another aspect of passing through the portal, that we change our perspective. It's like we go through an evolution and we come up on a higher level. We do the work of the previous cards and we come out and we're in a new space, new paradigm, and it requires a new perspective, so look at things differently. To do that, we have the Hermit. You may need to go inside, connect to your inner wisdom, bringing together everything from the main part of the reading as you connect into your inner core, the star within, the inner light, which then brings clarity, the Ace of Swords, and then sort of we can move into the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, being in a place of abundance, not feeling a need to rush, knowing that everything will evolve at its right time, and being able to just patiently sort of get on with things while everything moves around into its new place and settles down and comes through to you. The cards from underneath, which is the environment, or the subconscious of what's going on internally in things. Okay, we've got the Devil and we've got the Emperor. So the Devil is about what binds us, what addictions, obsessions, what limits us, what holds us captive. And I love this Devil card because most often what is holding us captive is our own thoughts and things like that. Negative stories, old patterns that we repeat over again, the old stories that we tell ourselves that we're outgrown, that limit us, maybe from our families or whatever. But in this Devil card, the door's open and we can escape down and come back into our body, come back into the heart or whatever. So we have the Devil releasing ourselves from whatever it is that holds us, and gaining control over it. The Emperor. The Emperor is order and control and self-mastery over ourselves. We are the emperor of our own kingdom. So we can either let that kingdom be in chaos, running all over, with the Devil ruling everything and creating a chaos and fears and addictions and all the things that limit us and stop us being able to evolve into who we really are. The light being within us. So we have an opportunity today to get some control over that and develop some self-mastery. The Eight of Pentacles, it's showing up and continuing to do the work day in, day out. I've said this many, many times before. It's not a one-time thing. It's a constant journey of liberating ourselves and raising our vibration and our energy and stepping into who we're here to be. If you were to paint a picture of that, what would you paint? That's a message for somebody here. Creating yourself and working as becoming an art, your work becoming your art. I'll say that just because just in the last week or so, I've been contemplating how can my work be play, and how can I get paid for playing? The things that bring me joy and fun and happiness and love into my life. I don't want my work to feel like work. I want it to feel like play, and I want to get paid for it as well. So creating work as your art. So yeah, maybe something to contemplate today with the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. What are you creating of yourself first and foremost? This self-mastery, when we release ourselves from the devil, gain self-mastery. What are you creating? What are you painting? Who are you? Who is the emerging you? And then we've got two more major arcana cards. We've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is about action and moving to victory through will. Once we got this self-mastery, or the next part of self-mastery, and we knowing what we want to create in ourselves and of ourselves and as ourselves, then we can start using that to become more that. We start with that, and we're moving towards victory in achieving that, and it's through our will. And then we have Temperance, which is all about balancing the energies. So this feels like balancing the wheel, because we don't want to be coming out really forceful and barging our way through as we go forward. We want it to be in balance. Previously I've been talking about the 9 of Wands and about it's the internal external balance of energies of will and things, and it's like if you feel weak in your power yourself, then sort of external influences and authorities and things like that can quickly overwhelm you. Okay, if you're too strong and too forceful and barge through life like a bull in a china shop, then you have this effect on your environment, and it can cause a lot of damage. The key is that harmony, that balance, and I think I've termed it before as a dance and a play of energies. That is how we're supposed to encounter life, as a dance, dancing with the energies and moving forward when we can and retreating when we need to, and just flowing and being in flow and I can't even think of the word I'm looking for, but in motion with the energies, balanced and working together, ebbing and flowing through life. That's today's reading. I don't know why I expected anything less for Lionsgate. But yeah, big energies, big periods of spiritual growth. Nurture yourself as you go through these. Don't be harsh on yourself. If it gets too much, take a bit of time out, go into retreat. And when you're feeling less vulnerable, then step out again. And gradually sort of we move through these peak times of growth and development. So that's today's energies. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful 8/8 Lionsgate portal, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching. And go.